Unnecessary accessories that go just for features. Proceed.
Let's meet the starters for your Denver Nuggets. At center, 6'9", number 22, Zeke Nnaji. At guard, 6'5", number 10, Tim Hardaway. At small forward, 6'8", number 23, Cameron Johnson. The other forward, 6'8", number 32,
look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Jones. Williams is out there with Ingram. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Kessler in at center. And for Denver, Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. Murray out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. It's Nnaji in at the 5 spot. GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focus on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Here's Jones. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Now here's Murray. From deep. He's off on that one. Now, Alexander Walker. For 3, Ingram knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, look, you have to stay connected to Ingram. He's such a good shooter.
Here's Nnaji. He's covered by Kessler. Hardaway with a wide-open look. And another miss by Denver. Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. Here's Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Nuggets have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Wide open look here for Murray. And again, Denver no good. Dallas has gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Cranes the 3-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Denver's gone 0-3 from 3-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Hardaway. Johnson sets the screen for Hardaway. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nnaji. He's covered by Kessler.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Alexander Walker finds Ingram. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Jones, the pass to Kessler. The 3. Jones, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Representing it loud and proud from your Nuggets High Squad. Give a welcome to the Nuggets High Squad.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. For three, Murray drills it from outside.
Well, that's Jamal Murray's game in a nutshell. A score-first guard with great confidence.
Here's Kessler. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 7. Kicks it out to Johnson. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
The vision of Hardaway Jr. He scanned the floor and found his teammate.
For Dallas, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets it go with a three. And Jones sends it back. Clock at 6. Najee passes to Murray. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Inside. Here's Ingram. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Johnson. There's the three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ingram kicks to Williams. Here's Alexander Walker. And he's good on the 3-ball. Alexander Walker's got 6.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Kicks it out to Gordon. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
When Gordon is connecting from deep, everything else becomes easier for both him and this offense. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Murray. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. And that one, good. 5 points in the game.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
All right, I'm just getting this in my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's not with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Kevin. Still early in the season, but the Raptors are not wasting time on personnel change. They want to take their backcourt to the next level.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. For the Nuggets, Jones checked in for Gordon. And Christian Brown subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Quentin Post is checked in for Williams. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Ingram. Poole's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Pippen subbed in for Jones. Brown the pass to Najee. Murray outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had some rough shooting.
Good to see Poole knock down the long ball. That's only going to help build his confidence.
Johnson surveying the floor. looking to get it going, and it's Murray laying it in. 7 points for Jamal Murray.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Murray outside from 8. And Denver again with the bucket. 56 seconds left to play in the first. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
For the Nuggets, Swathers checked in, and it's Brown in for Johnson. Here's Jones. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And here's Poole for 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. To the inside. Brown wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks leading by 4. Here's the 3. Poole, no good. Pippen against Jones. Brown. Caldwell Pope right side. A three-pointer, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
They've got Jones. Brown out there with Jones. Then there's Christian Brown. And it's Strawther in at the 4. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Jones, the pass to Brown. Back to Jones. Lets it go from deep. Strawther, no good. Dallas leading by 4. Barrett kicks to Daniels. Pass to Ingram. Back to Joe. This one for 3. It's good from long range.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram is just a very willing passer for a guy who can score like that.
Here's Brown. Out to the wing. No one near him. 2 points. That one goes. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Daniels. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a 5-point game.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
To the middle. Here's Post. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Pass to Jones. Here's Strawther. No good on the triple. Ingram kicks to Daniels. Barrett for 3. Strawther grabs the miss. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Brown dishes to Jones. Outside, Jones. Down low. It's stolen by Barrett. Pass to Daniels. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
The Nuggets trail by 6. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player, he said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Back to you guys.
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And the Nuggets with some changes. Gordon's checked in for Jones. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Brown. And it's Jamal Murray in for Tyus Jones. And then for Dallas, Walker Kessler comes in for Quentin Post. And Jones subbed in for Dyson Daniel.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Barrett. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Joe Good.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Murray left side. And Jones sends it back. And here's Gordon from outside. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Ingram kicks to Jones. For Murray. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 8 points for the franchise.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hardaway for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds in the game. For 3, Barrett. And again, Dallas with the 3.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. He's checked in for the Nuggets. Johnson comes in for Christian Brown. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Mavericks. Alexander Walker comes in for Isaiah Joe. On the wing, Murray. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray, Stan, is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that, and he has earned his swagger.
And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2. To the paint. Here's Najee. Got it. Good job in the low post. Najee's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Jones for three. Denver grabs the miss. Murray outside. And the baseline jumper, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Suns. Launches a three, and with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Hardaway.
Corner jumper right in Hardaway's wheelhouse.
Jones asks for two, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And that's 10 points for the franchise. Here's Hardaway. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Astonagi, a three ball, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Kessler's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. Williams finds Kessler, and it's Alexander Walker in the corner. In the corner, Hardaway with it. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Mavericks with some changes. Quentin Post comes in for Walker Kessler. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ingram. Mavericks leading by 11. Outside, Jones. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. No good on the three. On the wing, Hardaway. Defended by Alexander Walker. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. From outside the arc, Denver grabs the miss. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Murray, no good. Left side, Jones. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. We'll return shortly.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets, I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Heat, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Mavericks leading by 13 on the court for the Mavericks. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jones. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's Williams. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. Outside Gordon. Kicks it out to Johnson. Latrey. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Deflects the pass. Jones against Murray to the left side wing. Dallas moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Gordon. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Down by 15. Murray for 3. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Murray's got 12 in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Here's Najee. He has 6. Pass to Hardaway. For 3, Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
Well, Murray's a 3-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
And it's Ingram missing.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Dallas leading by 9. Alexander Walker with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, a new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Back to you, Kevin.
Yep, it flips quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. The Nuggets with the ball. A 12-point game. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Jones. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Johnson. Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Now here's Gordon. He's guarded by Williams. Dallas leading by 12. So stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Williams passes to Jones. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson for 3. Offensive rebound.
Hardaway Jr. to the rescue.
getting there on time to get that second chance look.
Ingram kicks to Jones. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Dallas leading by 12. Jones nets for 2. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Outside Hardaway. And there's the call on Jones. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Christian Brown's checked in for Murray. The Mavericks also with a sub. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And again, Denver no good.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Gordon dishes to Johnson. Will it go? It's rebounded by Dallas. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones looking for an opening inside. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. 18 points for the franchise.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Brown wide open. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, the corner 3 is huge for this offense. When Brown is hitting them, it stretches out the D.
Jones the pass to Kessler.
2 minutes.
Williams for 3. The shot, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. And there's the call on Jalen Williams. That is his 1st foul of the game. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Quentin Post is checked in for Walker Kessler. Daniels comes in for Jalen Williams. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Brown outside. Over to the left wing. Brown gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's one of the things they like to do with Brown. Work him off ball.
Back to Joe. 3-pointer. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Brown. Denver passing it around. Brown with the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now Post, defended by Jones. Count that one. Post has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. No good with the triple. Barrett, wide open, he fires. That 3 off the mark. Pass to Johnson. Back to Brown. And another miss by Denver. And so it's Dallas, cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The 3-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Bruce Brown is out there with Jones. And it's Drother in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
Here's Jones. No good off the front iron.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Chalk up 2 there.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And here's Brown outside, drops in the tray.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Post. Back to Joe. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brown, the pass to Brown. And the 3 off target. Dallas leading by 23. Here's Barrett. Here's Daniels. Lays it up off the glass. Daniels has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Murray, good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. And Dallas also making a switch. Jones checked in for Dyson Daniels. Jones for 3, buries it from three-point range. Jones has got 21.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Murray with it. Jones covering. Murray the pass to Naji. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Nuggets. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Murray the pass to Naji. Back to Murray. Some solid defense from Ingram.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Down low. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, give a guy like Ingram some room, and he will put it down on you.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. A good look for Brown. The Nuggets with another miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Jones kicks to Barrett. Joe passes to Jones. Back to Joe. For the 3. Good on the triple. Joe's got 14 points here in the second half.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Naji passes to Brown. Ingram with the steal. Up top, Barrett. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Jones for 3. Sinks the three-pointers. Jones has got 24. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Dallas?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in...
Oh, my God.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. For 3, Murray hits the three-point bomb. 21 points in the game.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Najee. Drives to the hoop from the arc. Outside for Murray. On the wing, Murray. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Yeah, and this is an area over his career where Jamal Murray has really improved that three-point shooting.
Post finds Jones. Outside, Barrett picked off in midair. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Brown the pass to Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, and it's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dyson Daniels checked in for Brandon Ingram. Max Christie comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Scottie Pippen in for Jones. Now here's Murray. Outside Hardaway. And another miss by Denver.
2 minutes remaining.
Gordon against Daniel. Pass to Christie. Pippen for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Taji, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Joe Good.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Hardaway from outside. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the franchise.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Yeah, Gordon started it all with that steal. Good anticipation by him.
The open shot by Johnson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Christie with it. For 3. It's rebounded by Najee. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And what makes Murray so valuable? He doesn't just look for himself. He can also create for others.
Here's Joe. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here is Murray. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, the franchise.
like Houston, I don't give a. I don't rap for free, I sell verses, Swiss beats and Timberland, Indiana Pacers jacket with the zipper. I just got a hit, LA Clippers like the